Welcome to EpochStream, where I play games, just whatever games I feel like playing. I am playing Dark Souls, a blind run of it. I've never played it before. This is my fourth night doing this. Welcome to everyone on Twitch who is watching me stream it live, and to everyone who's watching the backup video later on YouTube. Thank you for checking this out. Last time, I went through the Dark Fruit Garden, killed some trees, killed a gigantic butterfly, found a dead blacksmith and some stuff. I killed the giant lightning demon, and then I came over here after killing some guy that people call the Rock in one of the towers, and went back through the Undeadburg, and I came through the lower levels of Undeadburg, and I am now here before the fog. But I am actually, before I run into the fog, I am first going to go into this door that's over here, because I can't help but be tempted by it, and I would rather see just briefly what's in here. Before moving on to the fog. It's locked, I can't go in there. Okay, never mind. Oh, and before I forget, there are a couple of keys I have not looked at more closely, so I want to see. So, under this island, blah, 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 would escape to a cell. But even if a hero found a key and Lord would to liberate this prison, would he have the means of a heart to ever come back? I know how to go back. The pilgrim's key, this chosen undead knows not what this pilgrimage is in store. Key to a residence in the Undeadburg. Simple, sturdy design of the locks in the bird keep out unwanted visitors, but this is a standard key in these parts and will open several residences. Sounds like a terrible system of locking, but, you know. Mystery key. It appears to be a basic prison cell key. Basement key opens the narrow passage leading below at the far face of the Great Bridge in the Undeadburg. The lower Undeadburg is a treacherous place. Do not turn your back on the wily thieves or the wild dogs who serve the Capra Demon. I have a feeling I am about to face something called the Capra Demon. And then the Watchtower basement key. Key to the basement of the Watchtower in the Undeadburg. The basement of the Watchtower forms a stone cell. There are rumors of a hero turned hollow, who was locked away by a dear friend. For his own good, of course. Well, that's sad. So that guy that I killed must have been Havel. The big guy who gave me this ring. This was named after Havel the Rock. That's why you guys call him the Rock. He actually is called the Rock. Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. Boy, that is sad. That made that whole encounter more meaningful for me. Well, alright, let's head up here and go through the fog. So, I hope the stream is coming through okay. It's acting a little bit funky in OBS. I'm not exactly sure why. Oh, I wonder if it's because I'm sending in, let me just change something really quick on my camera settings. I'm probably, yeah, that's what's happening. I'll change that to 30. And that should fix that problem. I bet you that's exactly what the problem was. Well, at least that'd be nice if it was. Well, we'll see. Anyway. Oh, and let me refresh Twitch just to see if anyone's in here yet, because I'm not seeing anything. Oop. Oop. Alright. It's not set to that. What do you mean it's not set to that? Sorry, technical difficulties. Give me just a moment. If I switch to this and then back to this. Say apply. Yeah, I don't see what the problem is here. Oh well. Alright, well I'm gonna go in here and take a look. See what I find. I'm assuming this is a boss fight. Ah, the Capra Demon. Whoop. What? Why am I fighting you? That's not what I wanted. I'm dead. Hello, Fedbox Reborn. I don't think I've seen you before. He says, it's nice to see a first-time player that actually cares about the lore. Well, that's how I am with any game. If a game doesn't give you an interesting and useful world to explore and kind of lose yourself in, then what's the point of it? I just don't see it. I am very far away from where I want to be. I really should have gone to a more nearby... I'm not sure the best way to do this. Because there's no quick teleport to go to other places. I believe I saw that there is that feature in Bloodborne, so it's kind of a shame to not have it in this game, but... Oh well, I better head over to another bonfire that's closer. Oh, I can get through here without too much time lost because of the main gate being open, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Hopefully I'll be able to cross the bridge over by the dragon without too much difficulty, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I don't know why the stream says that it's a not great quality, because I thought everything was set up to be just fine. But it seems like there are some problems. I'm not really sure why. I'm getting sloppy for some reason. Gotta get my game up. Yeah, you die. Oh! Well, and even better than that, I can just go over here. Yeah. Yeah! Ninja Turtles. Okay, I know for a fact the broadcast is set to a CBR. I know it for a fact, so let me just take a look at this again. Yes, use CBR 3500, blah blah blah. I don't get it. I don't know what this is complaining about. But oh well. Give this one more refresh, see if it's better. It's not. Alright, well. I'll come here and touch this bonfire just because it's a little bit closer. Nothing else to do here, so I'll just move on. And... What? No, I don't have that.
Well...
I'm glad to see you're safe.
If he ever...
Oh, I didn't see what you said. Whoops.
Oh, if you...
Alright. Alright, well, I guess I'll just move on. Before I forget, I do want to do this. Right, because I bought some of the charcoal stuff, which will give me a nice little fire boost. But I can't do it on this one. Of course I can't. Well, that would still be cool. Oh, and one last thing.
You leave me no choice. I was once great.
Well, he died, but, if he was carrying something, it's way down there now. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to get that. Oh, man. Well, that's a bummer. So I haven't been hot over this. I was always a little bit unsure of that guy, but I kind of figured that whatever he was going to do, if he was going to come fight me later, first of all, I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and then figured if he was going to come fight me later, you know, well, whatever. I'll face him when I face him. No big deal. I'll just deal with it when it comes. But then, a friend of mine, he did not tell me anything explicit, but he warned me, and I just assumed that this is what he was talking about, but he refused to tell me specifics. He said that there had been something I had done at some point where, well, he had said that I had set things in motion that if I did not take care to address them soon, I would be very much miserable because of it later on, and would regret it. So he recommended that I address it. And I was like, well, is there any way that you can give me more of a hint so that I can figure out what you're talking about without spoiling it? He was like, nah, I can't really. But he did tell me what the consequence would be since I asked him if he would. And he said that I would lose access to a pivotal bonfire. Which, of course, I would definitely not want to deal with, so I decided that it would be worth investigating. But really, the only thing I could think of was that guy. I don't know his name, but he's just, I know him as the golden guy. So I figured, well, I should probably just assume that I might as well kill him. I doubt there's any benefit to having him around anymore. He doesn't seem to be any friendly. Don't think I'm gonna have any real benefits to keeping him around. So I decided, alright, well, I guess I'll just do that, just to be safe. And, yeah, so I decided to do that. And now he's dead. So, that's done. And now I am over here, and I am closer to the boss, the Capra Demon, which looks like a Minotaur. Minotaur. Is she gonna see me and alert the other? Probably. Gotcha. Oop, that didn't work. Okay. Alright, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do about this fight, but definitely I want to get rid of those, Whoa! Hi, dog. Ah. I want to get rid of these, those dogs as soon as possible. The problem is that Capra seems to be, fairly intimidating. So I'm wondering if I should stick with this weapon, or go with something that I can use my buff on, but... Ow, okay. Okay, that was lucky. Block! Block, you... Alright, and heal. Nope, he hit me. That hurt too. Oh, I guess they're both dead, so that's good. Ouch. Ouch. And heal. Come on, can I take you? I think so. I think I got you. Yep, got it, my second try. Alright. Key to the depths. Anything else? Oh, that was it. Oh, humanity and homeward bone. Alright, I did it. My buddy told me that the next boss I was going to face is a real pain. That even experienced players can still have a tough time with him. That's probably only the case if they're purposefully ganking themselves and using worse weapons, because that really didn't give me too much trouble. I had to stay pretty active. You know, it kept me on my toes. So I'm assuming there's nothing else over here. I can't see anything else. So if that's it, well, cool. Then I'm guessing I just got the key to that door I'm looking at now. See, I don't see anything else. Alright, I did it. I did pretty well. I'm feeling good about that. I didn't get an item from him, so if he had a, if he had something that I was able to get by cheesing him, then I lost it, but oh well. Alright, let's see. Key to the Depths from Lower Berg. Yeah. Those banished from the Undead Berg eke out their existence in the depths, a damp lair with no trace of sunlight. Nearly half of the depths form a perilous, flooded labyrinth. Does that connect to the rest of the Londo ruins, is my question. That would be my guess. Alright, that was pretty good. I don't see any need to go over in that direction. Except that my buddy did also inform me that, I can... Whoops. Hi, friends! Ow! Gotcha. I can take care of the dragon, the red dragon over on the bridge, anytime I want to. He warned me that if I were to run underneath it somehow, I still don't know if I could do that now. I can't figure out the timing, if I can. if I were to do that, then I would lose it forever. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ow. Okay, I'm dead. I'm just dead. Alright. Where'd everyone go? I'm surprised that there's no one else in the chat tonight. That's okay if there's not. I'm a little bit surprised that it's complaining about my stream quality being too shoddy. I just don't... it says I'm dropping a lot of frames. I'm not sure why. It's very strange. Oh, good, it brought his body back. I was hoping the game would be smart enough to do that. Humanity and Ring of Favor and Protection. What does that do? Alright, Ring of Favor and Protection. Boosts HP, stamina, and load. Breaks when... Oh, that's crap. A ring symbolizing the favor and protection of the goddess Fina, known in legend to possess fateful beauty. This ring boosts this where HP, stamina, and max equipment load breaks if it's removed. So I don't want to do that, because I don't want to either permanently lose a ring slot, or lose that if I ever need to take it off. So that's a kind of a crap deal, so I'm not going to go for it. Oh, hey, you are here. Cool.
I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances.
Hey, Matt, how you doing? Good to see you, Gioro. So,
did you see them? The 3 young clerics headed for the catacombs to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires. The poor young girl sent down into a tomb. What a terrible mission she is burdened with.
You're the second person to talk about that. Oh, I saw one of the clerics. That's who she's talking about.
Terrific to see us both in one piece.
You're not going to give me anything, are you?
Hollow.
You're not. I thought you were going to, like, sell me some sorcery stuff.
Terrific and
Nope, apparently not. Okay. Let's go ahead and just reboot this. Well, hopefully it gets better. I really don't understand what... Oh, come on! Knock it off! I just fixed this. Of course I'm going through technical difficulties tonight. It's just been a strange day for me. It has not been a feel-good day. I was hoping that things would start to feel better for me once I started my stream, and now I'm going through all sorts of ridiculous garbage that I don't understand and can't explain. Oh, man. Let me at least get through this part before I move on. CPU preset. Let me take a look at that. For the advanced, very fast. Process to above normal. That's what I have for both. Yeah, I don't know. This is exactly the same settings I had the other night. Except my I did not have my Elgato coming in at only 30. I had it coming in at 60. Not that it matters, but, you know, I could change that again. I just don't know. I don't think that will help anything. Yeah, oh, this is so strange. I don't know why it's dropping frames. I don't get it. Hi, person. So, I don't know if you saw earlier, but I killed Mr. Gold Guy. I just decided to kill him. And I killed the Capra Demon. I got the key from him. But I decided I want to go to get the dragon, to see if I can figure out how to get the dragon. My buddy told me that I can do it anytime. But there's a great weapon that I can get from it somehow. There's one way I can cheese him that guarantees the great weapon drops. There's another that I could just fight him properly, and there's no guarantee the weapon will drop, so I'm not sure. I'll probably just try fighting him, unless I can think of the way to cheese him. Because the problem is I tried shooting at him, but I couldn't hit him. I was too far away. So I'm gonna see if I can figure something out. Oh, this is so bad. I'm just gonna run through here. I don't feel like fighting anything. Huh. Oh, I should, my stuff. Aw, oh, come on, you got a backstab on me? That's ridiculous. Bridge Dragon is always a pain, no matter how good you get. Okay. Now, something I do want to mention, I'm a bit, frustrated because I feel like I've been allowing a little bit too much help from people in the chat, more than I really wanted at first. Alright, that should take care of everything that was trying to kill me. Whoa! Jerk. Can you climb up the ladder? Is there any enemy in this game that's smart enough to climb up ladders? You're still not climbing, so I get the feeling that's probably a no, which I don't have a problem with that answer. Yeah, this is just so strange that OBS is acting up. I don't understand why it is. I'm gonna see if maybe. So first, I'm gonna just do this. I'll try closing Firefox and opening it up again, and see if that helps. Be right back. All right. You should be seeing me now, and I think this is going to go a lot better. I know what I was doing. So for anyone who's interested, because they also want to use OBS for one reason or another, I had changed my encoder from using NVIDIA, my graphics card, to using its encoding, to the X264 or something, which, oh my. Oops, that wasn't very smart. Well, I got all those souls for free, but that's not what I meant to do. The weapon you get from the dragon is cool, but it isn't a necessity. I don't know, I feel like I want to kill him, so I'm gonna give it a try. I will give it a try. Alright. You gonna breathe fire? Oh, you didn't breathe fire. That's surprising. So the first thing I want to do is try doing this. Nope. Nope. Whoa! Come on. That did not work. Well, let's see if I can hit him over here. I can! Ooh, he did not like that. Alright, well, I've at least got a way of attacking him and getting his attention, so this might work out. You're not gonna budge again, are you? Oh! He reached me. How did he do that? Nope. Did not hit him that time. How much health do you still have? Oh, you got a lot. Okay. Oh! That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Okay. That didn't work. Well, I can reach him, so... But then he doesn't go back, so that might not be a great way of doing things. How do I want to handle this? Well, at least I'm gonna go back and get my souls, so I'll see if I can find a better way of shooting him. Although if I do that, I'm positive I'm going to need more arrows, so I will go get more arrows first. Ouch. And then I will go face him. And then if I can't seem to find a great solution, well, I don't know. The fact that I can hit him, though, tells me I can do it, and that's probably the way to cheese him, so I think I'd just like to do it. So, whoa! Hi, friend. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll just do that. I just gotta go buy some arrows first. I'm probably going to need a few hundred, so maybe I'll, get my souls back first. I like that the, run and slash is, seems to be better. So I'm a little bit confused. My OBS is not telling me I'm dropping frames anymore, so that's good. But it is telling me... Oh, I want to go over here, because there's a shortcut over here. It is telling me, in OBS, that, like, the stream, it's like 3,700 kilobytes or whatever, and it's red, and I don't know why it's red. Is that just because for my OBS config, that's, like, not fast enough? Like, I'm not sure why it's saying... It's, giving me a red for that. I don't know. I don't know if you know anyone who's used OBS more than I have. I've been using it a lot. You know, I've been using it for GAMEpoch. Oh, someone left something. I also would just like to get that bonfire, kill the dragon, maybe get some souls or, you know, whatever. And at least be able to say that I beat it. I'd like that feeling, you know, those bragging rights or whatever. So I want to do it either way. Who are you attacking, you doof? Okay, don't guard. Fine. So, while I'm just working on some of this tedium, I was talking before about what games I grew up with, and the reason was I wanted to explain how my tastes in games have changed recently, and how I was more open to playing the Souls games. So, you know, as I said, I started off with Nintendo games, but I didn't play a ton, most of the Nintendo games themselves. My sister eventually ended up owning a Nintendo, so we had a handful of games. The first Mario, Kirby's Adventure, and a handful of others. And I had Final Fantasy 1 and Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. So those were the games that I had. I'm going to go up really quick and get my souls back, and then I will head down to where I think I should be able to maybe reach him. Okay, let's go down here. Whee! Okay. Oh, that's right, I was going to come down and go to the merchant and buy some more stuff. Okay, I'll do that first. So... And then, of course, my first system I owned was the Genesis, which I loved, you know, and I had several games. It's cutting in and out, huh? Gosh, I just don't know. I'm not dropping frames, but it's giving me a red, and I don't know why. Alright, so let's reinforce my shield and my... I'm not going to be able to do this one. I think I want to stick to my longsword for a while so that I can also enforce armor. I can't. And then I'll level up. So I will do my vitality, my strength, and my dex again. Whee! Sweet. And I'll go ahead and... I really like this, but I kind of want to use my longsword a little more, just to have some fun with that. And then I will head over to Merchant, Dead Merchant Dude, and take care of him. Whoa! Holy crap, I don't know what just happened there. So I had a whole bunch of Genesis games. Not, you know, classically difficult games. I had all the Sonics. I didn't have 3D Blast. But that was only a mediocre game at best, so I didn't really count that as much of a loss. But I had one until I lent it to someone at school and never gave it back, and I never forgave myself for that mistake. I I had 2, I had 3, and Knuckles, which 3 and Knuckles together are, like, still one of my favorite platform games. So much fun. And hello, friend.
Still think I never heard.
Yeah, whatever. I'm going to buy a whole crap ton of arrows. Standards. Can I buy enough heavies? No. Yeah, I'll just have to make do. Sure, why not? I'll just buy a whole bunch of these. No, maybe I'll just... Yeah, sure. Whatever, it's done. And, you know, in a lot of the games I had 2, I had Shining Force 1 and 2, although I will say that Shining Force 1's save battery died. I lost it. I wasn't able to save my game anymore. And that actually only happened after I lent that to a friend, so I got to the point where I became very hesitant lending games to friends because, you know, one never came back, the other came back unfunctional, because I could never save again. Once the game shut off, it would be out of memory, and I couldn't ever, you know, progress. And then I had Phantasy Star 4. I think I also had 2. I might have 2 now. I can't remember if I still have it. I still have all of my Genesis games, actually. Oh, come on. And I had Landstalker, which is still one of my absolute favorite games. Ah, come on. Nope. So I loved my Genesis, and I loved the games I had on there. Oh, and I had Fantasia, which was one of the earliest games I got in my collection. Okay, you're not... Cute. Alright, now that I've taken care of these guys, let's give this a go. See if I can shoot his... Maybe. Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right. I want to back up without falling. Well, it looks like this is the only part I can hit. I cannot hit that. Okay. Maybe I can hit the tail. I can hit it. Oh. I got him, but I have no idea how much damage that did, so I... please come back. Oh good, he came back. Alright, well this is gonna be a great time to talk about this. Eventually, I very much wanted the Super Nintendo, because I was so attracted to the Squaresoft games. You know, I had seen Final Fantasy II, which is, of course, Final Fantasy IV, as we all know now. And I had, you know, seen some other games. I'd seen Secret of Mana and Secret of Evermore, Final Fantasy III eventually, and I just loved every Squaresoft game I was seeing. And, of course, I had Final Fantasy I. I'd seen it growing up and thought it was awesome. But I became a JRPG fan, you know, especially the Dragon Warrior as well, so... Okay, stop. I gotta get this sooner. Well, actually, I don't even know if I'm hurting... I'm sure I'm hurting him, but... Can you confirm that I'm hurting him this way? Because I can't really... I don't think I can target him from down here, so I can't confirm that I'm actually doing damage. So I became a huge fan of JRPGs, but what I ended up discovering I really liked was being able to level up, to take some time early on and grind, you know, do some mindless grinding, and just by virtue of taking time, get really good at a game. And, you know, go up a lot of levels so all my stats are a lot higher, my health and my strength and defense and stuff, my MP, learning a lot more spells, having a lot of gold so I can buy all the equipment I would need and items and any spells or whatever. And, you know, any abilities, whatever. So, just getting so powerful just by time leveling up that I would be able to mow down all the rest of the enemies and bosses throughout the rest of the game, making the game easy. Because I put in the time to do so. I enjoyed that. And I discovered later on that what that meant to me was that I like struggling early on, in order to make it really easy by the end. Whoa, a Drake sword, huh? What is that? That sounds cool. Here it is. Wow, that's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the 220 plus 62 and 100. 200 plus nothing and 100. So I think the Black Knight is even better. 50, 10, 35, 35, 32. 60, 10, 40, 40, 38. 308. 360 and 6. So this is more durable and a little bit lighter, but it's worse in every other way. Also, it has regular and no thrust. And this has thrust and it has modifiers, so this is better. But it's so heavy. I don't know, is this any better? I'm kind of curious. Straight sword, regular. This sword is one of the rare dragon weapons, formed by a drake's tail. Drakes are seen as undeveloped imitators of the dragons, but they are likely distant kin. The sword is imbued with a mystical power to be released when held with both hands. What does that mean? Now I have to check this out. What does this do? Okay, so if I do this... Whoa! What was that? What did that do? That's cool! What is that? What's happening? Did someone tell me what's happening? Because that is awesome! Well, that's just a kick. And that's still one of those. But, oh, that's so cool. It does like a crazy little spell attack thingy when I use a critical. That is awesome. Oh, this is such a faster weapon, though. This might be worth it. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a lot weaker than the Black Knight sword, but this is so much faster, and it's not that... maybe it is a lot weaker. Well, I can find out, can't I? I can put the, Black Knight sword on this one and see. Oh, it's way stronger. Yeah, 282 is much more than 200. Those modifiers definitely add a ton. Alright. Well, so I shouldn't probably use it as a replacement weapon unless... I should probably use it instead of the longsword, although I'm guessing I probably can't use things like the resins on them, which is a shame, but... Still, oh, that's cool. Should I attack him with this weapon or not? Would that be stupid? Well, until someone answers me, I don't know. Feed seems to be acting kind of funky. Oh, his tail is gone. I'm not gonna be able to keep doing that. Okay, so I have to go up. That's cool, though. I got an awesome weapon. Oh, you guys are back. Hello. Some free souls. Oh, did I go get my... Did I touch my bloodstain? I can't remember. Where was my... Oh, I used all my stuff. That's right. I did touch my bloodstain. Stay down here. A second. Whoa! How did I not get hurt by that? Okay, now I'm hurt by it. Oh, this is crazy. Whoa! Ow! Man, this is a pain. I don't know what to do about this. Ow! How are you reaching me, you jerk? Sheesh. Okay, maybe if I just go away for a while, he'll leave. Have to reset himself or something. I want to see if I can reach him with that that thingy, if it goes long distance or something. Did anything happen? Hide over here. Try to lure him out so I can actually hit him. I don't like that I'm not close enough to target him. I wish I could, like, make myself invisible or something. Oh, whoa! I feel like I should be able to use this on him. It just seems too perfect, but can't figure it out. What do I do? Nobody in the chat is talking to me. What happened, everyone? Is my stream really that bad because of the cutting out? Well, let me run downstairs really quick, and I will refresh my Twitch just to see what just happened. Alright, let me refresh Twitch really quick. Okay. Well, it still says my stream's excellent, so I'm not sure what's going on. Can I reach you now? Nope. Oh! How do I make you come to me? Over here? Come on! Oh! There he goes. Ah, what do I do? I'm stuck on this guy. I don't know, maybe there really is no point. And he doesn't have a tail, so I can't reach him like that anymore. Maybe I can reach him from here still. Let's see. I probably can. I bet you I can. What does he still have? Ah! Dang it. Come on, come on. Woo, I did something. Whoa! Oh! Oh, that's bad. Oh, I died. Well, it still says offline. It's not saying anyone's on. So, if you're there, feel free to chat. Let me know you're here. I don't know that I'm going to get anywhere with this guy, so I think I'll just move on for now. But I'm glad that I found that. That's pretty cool. And I know this is a shortcut, so I can head over there. I'm going to use this for a while. It just seems kind of fun. I don't have any souls. I guess I could use my items, but I don't really feel like it. Oh! Or I'll just fall and die. That's totally an option. Alright, yeah, I will recover my lost 0 souls. That's totally worth it. Yeah, this is much faster to use, definitely nicer. Alright, so let's head through this. Where was this again exactly? Oh, I think this was in the back of this area. Okay, so I'll still have to go through this whole section, but shouldn't be too bad. So I ended up becoming very used to that gameplay style and that way of going through things. And a game that enabled me to do that, where I could, you know, without too much difficulty, spend time to level up and get really strong, and then just, you know, totally dominate the rest of the game. I like that, and I want to be able to do that. And so any game where I couldn't do that, I would have a harder time with. And any game where I wasn't able to just, like any action game where I couldn't just kind of run through things and use my dexterity to just, you know, go through it really fast with quick reflexes, I would, you know, not have a whole lot of patience for. I would eventually not be interested in it, I wouldn't like it, I wouldn't care for it, or whatever, you know? Whoa. Come on. Jeez. Knock it off! Okay, I'm being way too careless right now. So, a lot of the more challenging games that I wouldn't let me get away with that, you know, I'd have a hard time with. So that included some, you know, like the old Castlevanias. I was totally opposed to playing Ninja Gaiden for that reason and stuff like that, so I was just like, if it's super hard, why would I want to play it? And then, you know, people would, you know, call you weak. You know, they'd call me weak if I didn't like those kind of games, or, you know, like, I was beaten by the game, or I'm a, you know, a poser or something like that, and I did not like that. I thought that was crap. Because I just like, well, why can't I just not enjoy those games? Why can't I just enjoy what I enjoy and call it good? Don't kick the dog. Sir, you kicked my dog, and now it needs operation. Seriously, OBS, what is your deal? Why are you acting up? Ah, I don't get it. I don't understand what the problem is. Oh, you're in here. That's what I killed that one time. Okay, I get it. Boy, that's funny. I remember, like, attacking the door and killing something and being like, what did I just kill? So, now I know. Yeah, I'm good with this. I think I'll switch back to my Black Knight sword. It's just stronger. So much stronger. And I like that. I go for that. Now, any of these boarded up areas that are, like, really hard and clanging when I'm hitting them, are these anything that I can destroy, that I can, like, burn with fire or something? Or are they really just environments I'm not meant to break? Because if I can't break them, I want to know, but I don't know, I don't really feel like wasting a resin and the souls it takes to buy the resins for something I'm not actually going to be able to do, so. If I can, please tell me, I'd like to know, and if not, I'd like to know that as well. I'm assuming I can't, but if I can, it'd be cool. Okay, I got my 700 souls back from that, so yay! Alright, now I can go down here and open that door. Alright, so... yeah, I apologize, apparently, if my stream really is, acting out like that. That's a shame. Hi, gotcha. Gotcha! Alright, I got that timing down pretty good. And so when I started to hear about Dark Souls, my first exposure to it was... actually, I think it was you, Matt. You may have sent me a video, or I may have seen a video on Reddit or something. It was a, you know, just a clip of this game at some point. I didn't like the way it looked. I thought it looked... the animations looked kind of wooden, and... I don't know, just kind of very stale and boring in its design. But it was also in an underground area. The armor being worn was very stale and boring looking. The monsters were just skeletons, so I was like, this looks totally generic and pointless. Why would I care about this? So right from the get-go, my opinion was negative. Just with my very first exposure. Anything in here? And then people started to keep talking about Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls. And actually, Matt was among the most, I could say, annoying with that, where they were like, every time I'd be like, I'd see him, say, hey Matt, what's up? He'd be like, Dark Souls. That's like all you would say. I was like, really? Is there nothing else going on in your life? Is that all you're going to talk about? I don't know, I started to get fed up with the obsession. You know, it's one thing when I see that in depths, that's all it's called, is depths. Interesting. But it becomes another thing when I start to hear it everywhere, and it's like a phenomenon, but I already don't care for it. Because then it just starts to really get on my nerves. Because, like, I already know I don't like it. Why is everybody talking about it? Seriously, just stop. That was exactly what happened with Pokemon. In fact, I think Pokemon was the first example of something like that happening in my life. And I still can't get into Pokemon. And I've tried. I have genuinely tried. But I don't understand those collect them all kind of things. They are the bane of my existence as a completionist because there's just so many of them. And because every generation comes out in multiple games, you have to trade with other games to be able to get everything. And I hate the forced interaction or having to buy another game and another system so you can transfer between the two. That is such bull. I see what you're going for and I recognize it and I do not like it. It's stupid. And I just didn't think it was interesting. I was also especially kind of peeved that it was being referred to as an RPG, and I'm like, no. RPGs are Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior and Phantasy Star. This is not an RPG. This is a Tamagotchi on drugs. Like, that's how I saw that. Anyway, that's my opinion of Pokemon. I am still open to my opinion changing if I can somehow get the right exposure and have the right experience, but it has not happened yet, and I have tried, and I have tried, and I just can't, I can't figure it out. I can't get into it. So that's my experience with that, and then the same thing was happening with Souls. I was just like, I think it's ugly and wooden and stupid, and everyone's saying it's so great because it's so hard. What? That's dumb. A game's not good because it's hard. And that was all the exposure I had had for these games. So yeah, my opinion of it was very negative. And it's, you know, in light of that, not really much wonder that I didn't care much for it. And then I started to, kind of generally speaking, explicitly, I was recognizing a feeling of dislike for difficult games just for the sake of being difficult in general. Whoa, what are you? Are you like a butcher or something? Holy crap! Okay, the butcher, I think we can all agree, was like the freakiest enemy in Diablo. That thing is terrifying. Wow, that guy was tough. Sheesh. Is he gonna be a regular down here? I hope not, because that was fairly tough. Interesting. Is this like a gallows? Not a gallows. Kitchen or something? And so I had played some of the classic Castlevanias because I want, and generally speaking, I'm like this, where I do want to play every game at least a little bit to have exposure to them. I want to be exposed to everything that I can. Whether I'm going to like it or not, I would at least like to experience it so that I know it and I can say that I've experienced it. So there's something down there. What's in here? A large ember. Ah, I found an ember. Okay. Cool. And, so I had played, like, a lot of the old Castlevanias. The only Castlevania I played as a kid, was actually the one I grew up with, was Simon's Quest. I owned that on the Nintendo. I don't remember how I got the copy. Is this going to poison me? Like the Valley of Defilement in Demon Souls did? I hope not, because that could not be fun. Anything else down here? What else is down here? And, but what I was doing, so I honed Simon's Quest, and I liked it okay, and I ended up playing it, and somehow I beat it when I was young. I managed to beat it when I was young. Oh, I found something. What is this? What did I find? What else is over here? I'll explore this. Whoa! Hi, buddy! So I I don't know if I was old enough to rely on internet walkthroughs and facts and stuff. I'm not sure if I was using GameFAQs. Whoa! Another one of you. Hi, person. Did I get you? Not yet. Almost. Ouch! Ooh, not good. And, but the rest of the Castlevania games I never had. I never played them on the actual hardware. I never had them growing up. Whatever. So I didn't play them. A sack? What's a sack? I never played those until I was already well rehearsed in emulation and stuff. What is a sack? What is this? I don't know. I don't know what a sack is. Is that armor? That'd be pretty pathetic armor. Oh, I have a lot of armor I still need to go through. That's right, I forgot. It is armor. Bloodstained patchwork sack by the undead man-eating cook lurking in the depths. 2 eye holes have been haphazardly cut out. It's unexpectedly soft and comfortable to wear, but it's probably near meaningless in terms of defense. Yeah, I mean, it's super light, but what's the point? So when I did finally play the other classic Castlevanias, it was when I was able to emulate, and I did. And I relied heavily on save states, because, you know, it was... I could tell that it was challenging. Where am I now? Boy, I am just adding more and more places to explore, and I don't know where I am. Oh! Whoa! Holy crap! It's a like-like! It's a really evil, gross like-like! Get off of me! Oh! Wow, that scared the crap out of me. Holy crap! Oh, are you gonna get me again? Oh gosh. How? Get out of here! Get out of here! Go, 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 go! Oh man, that was terrifying. Holy crap, can you follow? Holy crap, you are terrifying! Wow! That was really freaky. How many more of those are there? Quit laughing at me, man! Oh, seriously, that was the like from hell. That was horrifying. Okay, well, I'm going to be paranoid about what's on the ceiling now. Oh, I can't see anything. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. I don't like it here at all. I'm gonna come back here. I will come back. I want to explore a couple of the other areas first, just to make sure I'm not moving on without missing anything. Ask your mama what a sack is. Nice one, Matt. Alright. Oh, well, it says my stream is fine now. I wonder if it was because my wife was using Hulu. Oh, it's so warm in here. I'm going to turn on a fan. I also really wish I had a mesh chair to sit in instead of, Anything gonna drop on me in the ceiling in here? Okay. So...
Please, you must help me.
Who? Where are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Oh,
hi, friend.
There you are. You must help me. Or else...
Or else.
She'll have me for lunch. You're my own. Oh, please.
Who's she?
Oh, you must... She'll have... You're my own. Please.
Okay, hi.
I would have been for supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder.
Who are you?
Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, of the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you.
Oh, good. Yay, I think I just made a friend. Hello there, I'm fine thanks to you. Oh good, I'm glad I could help. Yay! Alright. Well, that's cool, I just made a friend. Someone from the swamp. Laurentius or something? Alright, so... I didn't appreciate the Castlevania games, because when you save state through them, you know, you walk into a new area and you just go, oh, well, you just save state at the beginning of it, and then you walk through it and you're like, oh, no, I'm getting killed, so I want to start over. And then you just start back at the last point, and then go through it until you don't die, and then you save state right at the beginning of a boss fight, and then you just keep reloading that until you don't die, over and over and over again. And it's totally cheap. It's not at all the way... Whoa! I fell down a hole. I didn't mean to fall down a hole, but oh well. Okay, I thought I was playing online, but I haven't seen any soapstones in a while. I don't know why. Whoa! Big rat! Big rat, big rat, big rat, big rat. Okay. Okay. And what is that? Is that a rat on the wall? Oh, and there's a waterfall. That's fun. Alright. It says my stream has been fine. What is this? Just goo? That's terrifying goo. Okay, well. I'm not sure why no soapstone's showing up. I thought I was online. So I'm a little bit confused. You can't reach me, but I can reach you. Well, this won't be hard. I wonder if I just saved myself a very difficult battle by coming this direction instead of the other direction. I'll bet you that if I had come the direction I was going, I would have fought this guy face to face. Ah! Alright. Well, that went well. It's a rat. And this is a waterfall. Ooh, which goes down over there, so that looks like trouble. How do I get over there? Is there a way for me to get up to this thing? How do I do this? How do I go over to the other side? Oh, I can just walk over. Okay. Well, that was an easy answer. Okay. So... And then I ended up getting... Eventually, I got bored with the Castlevania games because, you know, it was not engaging at all. I wasn't engaging myself because I was being cheap about it. I was cheating. I was save-stating through the game instead of actually struggling through it because I had no appreciation for the struggle of getting through a hard game that's well-made. I had no appreciation for that whatsoever. Time passed, you know, I complained about Souls for a while, I got sick of hearing about it, yada yada yada. And then, eventually, actually, it was because I discovered, I rediscovered Egoraptor. I had known him a long time ago. And I rediscovered him with the Game Grumps. Sewer Chamber Key, okay. I actually discovered Starbomb first, because that Luigi's Ballad went all over the internet. Everybody was raging about that, going, holy crap, or raving, not raging. They weren't mad about it. They were raving about it, going, wow, look, they've done something, this is awesome. And this is a great song, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Wait, Egoraptor? I know Egoraptor. I knew Egoraptor from back in the Newgrounds days, back in 2004, around that time, when I graduated high school, is when I became familiar with a lot of the Newgrounds Flash stuff. I actually got really into Legendary Frog. specifically. And now Gyaro's playing Dark Souls. I see that. Ah, why did this happen? I'm breaking, what, eggs or something? Ah, this is frustrating. Stupid glitch. Stupid glitch. I don't want to go down there yet. So there's a pathway over here. Well, if I'm not online anyway, then I don't see the point in not just doing this. So I followed Legendary Frog pretty closely because I really enjoyed his animations. I really liked some of the compilations, like the Matrix Has You and stuff like that. I liked, you know, one ring to rule them all. You know, they were low production. All those Flash animations, I got into JNR and all those guys, and had some fun with that for a while. And then there was one Legendary Frog thing that I saw that he did. It was a Metal Gear thing. And remember, I did not play Metal Gear for the first time until very recently. Nope. Gotcha. And so, I mean, going into it... Whoa! Whoa! What are you? Holy crap, what is that? Oh, this is not good. Don't poison Cloud. Please don't be poison Cloud. Oh, man. I did not mean to fall down another hole. I am so lost. I don't know what's going on. Oh, these things are gross. Giant bug-eye things. Whew. Man, this place is so gross and unpleasant. I'm whacking a wall every once in a while just because of that one wall in the garden, the forest, that was a fake wall. To see if I find any fake walls. Especially frustrating considering I'm not online for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to change it. Whatever. Alright, so... what is up here? There's stuff down there. Man, I'm so lost down here. This place is a maze. I'm cursed. Whoa, what is this? What just happened? Oh no! Oh, I'm so overwhelmed. Oh, this is bad. With cursed, your HP is halved. Lifting the curse requires a purging stone or the aid of the healer in New Londo. Man, that sucks. I don't know. I'm so overwhelmed by where I've been going. What a pain. Do I have anything to help uncurse me? What was that item it said again? I don't think I have anything. No. Crap. What do I do? Okay, well, I did get the large ember. Ember required for weapon ascension, a large high-quality ember, handled by the blacksmiths of Astora. Ascension for +5 for a standard weapon. Up to 10. Okay. And I also got the sewer chamber key. In any community, a few bad apples are sure to exhibit insatiable greed. If they were turned undead and banished to the depths, would they reconsider their ways? Use this key to see for yourself. Uh-huh, that's not encouraging. Sucks. This sucks. I don't like this. Ah! Oh, there's something here. I should probably clean up my equipment. What? How did you... I thought I had my shield up. I guess not. Ow. Oh, come on. No! Man, this is... I am in a bad place now, guys. This is not good. I'm not prepared to be cursed and deal with this crap. Oh, jeez. Well, I think I have officially reached the point in the game where things get very difficult. Because I am super unsure of where I should go. The new Londo ruins just suck. I'm sure I'd have an easier time with the ghost with this better weapon, but still, like... the place is just evil. The ghosts are such a pain. Man, I don't know what to do. Should I continue down below in the depths, or... Whoa, God! I hate these things so much. Man, this is bad. So where'd everyone go in the stream, in the chat? I don't see anybody anymore. Doesn't say anyone's online, and Matt, I know you're playing now, so... And I don't know if you're going to try to invade me or something, but you're not going to be able to, because I'm not online for some reason. Oh. Whatever, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking... I'm cursed, I have half my health, and I don't know how to undo... And what did I die from exactly? I'm so confused. Like, I got cursed and all of a sudden I just straight up died. Whoa! Not good. Get out of here. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Anything else to kill before I move on? I'm gonna have to kill more things, so... Okay, someone said that through the fog, or the mist or whatever, was the fastest way to another bonfire. Now I'm pretty sure that I was being trolled when I was told that. I'm writing lots of orange soapstones in the depths. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. The problem is I'm not online, and I don't know why. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure how to go online. How do I force myself to go online? Because it's not, I'm not online for some reason. Join leaderboard? I don't think so. Definitely confused. And I really don't know what to do about this area, because there are a few ways I can go. And I don't like where any of them lead, because they all seem to go crappy places. Alright. Back in the depths. If those butchers come back, disable the unlock FPS feature. Alright, I might as well, because I'm not seeing any real benefit at this point. So let's go back to my Dark Souls thing. Not you. Common, here we go. Dark Souls data, DS fix, no. DS fix any file. It actually should normally be online by default. I'm pretty sure it is. Unlock FPS. Alright, well, I'll just do that. Close this out, and I will restart this. So give me just a minute. And I'll start this back up. Quit, and start it back up. Alright. There we go. Alright. What's going on? Now that I've turned the unlock FPS thing off, it's not even starting for me. Well, there it is. What happened? That was strange. Alright. Am I online? I don't know. I still can't see any soapstone messages, so I'm not sure. And I don't understand the Twitch dashboard because when I refresh, it's still telling me that I'm offline, or I don't have any users online or something. So I don't know why it's not showing me who's watching. All right. There's no one over here. Man, having half my health does not make me feel good. Delay might have been some valid validation connection stuff. I don't know. It's not acting like I'm connected because I'm still not seeing any soapstones, and I would expect to be seeing something. I wish there was an easy way for me to be able to tell if I was online or not. Alright, I am assuming I can fall down there. Is that fog? Where is this? I'm not sure. Alright, I'm gonna head down here again. Oh, so when I rediscovered Eagle Raptor, after seeing him voice acting, and being very impressed by his voice acting, in the Legendary Frog cartoon that he did for Metal Gear Solid, which I thought was very good and funny, and I still think it's good and funny to this day, and would recommend you guys go watch it if you've never seen it. And go watch it again if you haven't seen it for a while, because it's actually still good. It still holds up. It's well written, it's funny, and I mean, Aaron really just does a good job with those voices. It's very impressive. He really has a talent. So I knew Aaron first and foremost, not as an animator, but as an actor, voice actor. A very good voice actor who could not only do sounds, or do interesting voices, but could act and do a good job acting. And be funny, you know, have good delivery and all that stuff. So it was very impressive. I saw that he had his own animations on Newgrounds. I just never... I never ended up watching any of them. I really don't remember why. You know, so he had Metal Gear Awesome that came out. Apparently that was really popular at the time, but I just never ended up watching it. And, yeah, he's gone. I like breaking things. So then when I basically forgot about it for a long time after that. Oh, and I did at one point, just, you know, through the joys of exploring, you know, Napster and stuff like that. One day I found DBZ in a Nutshell by Ego Raptor. I was like, oh, I know Ego Raptor. I like him. He's funny. So I snagged that and listened to it, and I was very entertained by it. I thought it was very funny, since I was a, you know, mild DBZ fan. I've never been too crazy or intense, but a mild fan nonetheless. And, so at that point I figured, okay, so Ego Raptor is a name that I'm gonna, that people are gonna know, because he seems to be, you know, fairly everywhere at this point. Anything over here? Anything gonna fall on me? Sure hope not. I really can't afford to have another one of those things falling on me because I will die if they do. Alright, let's see. I plenty of arrows, so I see no reason not to do this. Just kill them from a distance. When I saw the Star Bomb video and I realized it was on EgoRaptor's channel, I was like, oh, EgoRaptor. I remember that name. It's been a very long time. And I enjoyed the song, and I figured he was the one rapping because he sounded familiar from the voices I'd heard in the past. And as it turns out, I was right, because he does... so far to this point, he only raps. And, anyway. So, then I eventually ran into GameGrumps. I think it was because of a Star Bomb video that I saw. It was like, check out our gaming channel. Or it might have been a Did You Know Gaming that he did. And he was like, and, by the way, we're playing that over here. So check out Wind Waker on our channel. It was an old one from, the previous year or something. So, or I don't remember when it was. Point is, I found them, and I died laughing watching the Wind Waker playthrough. Those first couple episodes, I was like, oh man, this is hilarious. I am glad that EgoRaptor's still around. It's like finding a blast from my past like a decade ago. It's just kind of cool. It's kind of fun to find that again and see that something I used to be into is relevant. Ooh, a large Titanite shard. That's cool. Come to me. Sing to me, angel of music. Man, how many of these things are there? And, oh, and at one point I had seen, and it must have been sometime after this, because I saw his sequelitis video on Mega Man X, which was phenomenal. I mean, it's seriously one of the best commentaries on game design that I've seen from a very general standpoint. And, I mean, the critique in general of hand-holding tutorials and walkthroughs within the game that constantly interrupt the gameplay and pester you and annoy you was, I mean, brilliant. Very good commentary. So then, as some time passed, I eventually got into GameGrumps, and then I kind of got bored with GameGrumps, and then several months later I got back into GameGrumps, and I've been stuck on them ever since. Like, stuck. Like, I can't shake the habit. I don't have a problem, but I can't shake the habit. And I eventually watched his other sequelitis videos. You know, he had his Castlevania one where he compared Castlevania, use the sewer chamber key. Ooh, bonfire! Okay, and that's stairs. Please don't let there be anything in here that kills me. Oh, I can close the door? Nice! Don't think there's much point to that, but hey, whatever. Alright, please don't let there be anything in here that's going to kill me. I just want to use the bonfire. Alright, I got a bonfire. Yay! That orange stuff at the bottom is very suspicious, but I don't think there's anything to it. Is this just a dead end? Yeah, okay. Awesome, I got a bonfire in the depths. Whoa, what? Oh, I must have just barely missed the wall. That must be what happened. And, so yeah, I really appreciated everything he had to say in his Castlevania playthrough, sequelitis. I was like, you know, I'm not a fan of Castlevania, but I appreciate what he's saying. I'm gonna repair my stuff, so let's repair this, and 207? Doesn't it have like a thing of 360? Why is it so low? Is that because of the... Does the special move, like, remove a lot of durability? Oh, that's a bummer. I guess that's the balance for that. That's kind of a shame. I guess that makes sense, though. I'm not, you know, complaining. I'm not surprised. It just makes sense. I don't have enough souls for anything. Okay. Oh. Alright, and now I have a thingy down here. Yay. Man, I hate this place. This place is very... ugh. stifling and... Oh, yeah, that's right. Everything's back now. Great. Just... great. Literally, I'm standing on a grate. Okay, bad pun aside. Oh, and there's a ladder here. Any enemies up here that are going to hurt me? I don't know. Hi, rats. Unfortunately, I'm cursed, so I can't get any humanity, it looks like. I can't kindle bonfires. That sucks. So I'm never going to get more than 5 at a time right now. Come on. One more. One more. Oh, come on. Ow! You... Oh, jerk! Stop it! No! You knock it off! Special moves consume durability. Yar. Okay, well at least I was right about that assumption. That is a shame, but it makes sense, but it's still a shame, but I don't really have a problem with it, it's just kind of a bummer. There's something above me, I want you to fall, and not fall on me. I can't see. Great axe. Okay. That's nothing. Alright, anything else over here? No. Maybe this door? No. Okay. Maybe this is a thing? I doubt it. Nope. Alright. Out of here. Moving on to over here. I'm really not happy with the fact that I'm not online and I can't see any soapstones! Why am I not online? How can I get online? This is ridiculous. I feel like there's something to this gunk on the wall that I should be able to do something about. Whoa! Whoa! And stabbing! Alright. So I appreciated his Castlevania commentary and figured, his arguments make a... Oh, alright. His arguments make sense. And I understand at this point that people really don't think all that great of the one Castlevania I actually had and played when I was a kid. But I think I understand why. It definitely had its flaws and its translation problems and stuff, so I get it. I'm not complaining about that, and I agree with that now. I think it's fun to play, but only if you've got maps and walkthroughs and stuff, and that's not a well-designed game. So I'm not gonna, act like it's something it isn't. It's definitely got problems and should be treated as such. Oh, come on. Die. Back up. Or not. What's gonna happen? Alright, and so now I'm at the other side of the thing. And I see that there's this passage under here. I'm just not sure if I want to go back to the other area and go down that ladder really quick. Oh, and there's a passage down here. So it keeps going down. I bet that's where I fell down to earlier. I'm not sure. Well, first, let me come back over to the other side. Climb down the ladder, and move on from there. spooky. Just a corpse, but it's still spooky. I do not like this place. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, oh, these things are back. Oh, no, there's gotta be something better. There must be more to life than. There must be more to life than. How do I change arrows? I don't know how to change arrows. How do I change arrows? Crap. That's how. Yeah. And, so when I mean, he kind of shaped my thinking on the Castlevania games and made me kind of think a little more positively towards the... Okay, come on, I was trying to switch my freaking weapon so that I could put up my shield. Oh, that's so aggravating. Gug. I don't like that it's so difficult to get out of using the bow in two hands, especially in first person, to get back to a previous weapon. Really don't like that. And then I watched, you know, because I went back and watched a lot of the old GamePro stuff with JonTron. And they played through Castlevania 1 and 3. And 3 I was a little bit, you know, curious about because he never talked about it, so I had no idea what that game was like. I really don't even remember playing these games, even though I know I did. I really don't remember playing them. Run, 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 run. And there's nothing here. Okay. Where was that part with... Okay, wait. I thought I was near... Oh, I'm lost. I'm so lost. This is so frustrating. It's so hard to find my way here. I don't have to waste arrows on these things. I can just kill them after a few hits. It's not too big of a deal. Come on. So, when I watched them actually play through Castlevania 3, it was looking interesting to me. I was like, this looks kind of cool. Why aren't you guys talking more about this and acting like you're interested, especially, you know, Ego Raptor. Since he seemed to think so highly of the first Castlevania, and this one just seemed like the same thing, plus plus, you know, or whatever. What? How exactly did you hurt me? And then they ended up getting bored with the game and they stopped it. And then, later on, they moved on and played the first one. And it was interesting because during that, I was starting to really get into their playthrough of that, where I was like, man, now I wanna try my hand at this. I wanna see if I can do this. I wanna see if I can have the patience and the observation to learn these levels and see where all of the enemy placement is. So first of all, I recommend to anyone who has not watched any of the sequelitis videos by Egoraptor to do yourself a favor and go check them out. They're all great. Even his Zelda one that a lot of people are mixed on. I, for one, actually think that it's great. And while he is a little bit overkill on a few of his points, and there are a few of his points that don't really seem to make sense to critique specifically Ocarina over some of the others. And there were a couple other points where I was confused about why he was complaining about things, and it took me another watch to understand what he was where he was coming from. And now I get it, and now I actually agree. But you can watch it yourself and judge for yourself. It's not open from this side. Oh, okay. That must be a shortcut back here to later, so I do need to keep going. But especially his Mega Man X and Castlevania. And this Castlevania 4 one's worth it too, because he doesn't criticize the game, he just questions design decisions that they made. Why did they change things? And it's a fair question. Why did they change things? Or keep some things the same while changing other things? You know, it's a totally fair question to ask. Because the way the game was actually laid out and designed, the whip was so powerful, and so the movement was just so completely different, that there really was no point, or rather no need, for any of the items, like there was in the original Castlevanias, where the items were seriously useful and even needed in some ways, because some of the boss fights were just impossible, or really, really hard without items. You know, and sometimes some enemies, some regular enemies, were much harder without items. So it was worth using them and learning them and looking for them and getting used to them and even trying to get double and triple shots in them. Oh, here's some fog, finally. So I wonder where that's going to take me. Let me go down to this other place first. So it was a fair point. I love Castlevania 4, by the way, but I'm getting there. So then, after watching the Grumps play through the first game, and, you know, both liking things about it and disliking things, am I going to be able to get over there? I'm going to have to run and jump, aren't I? Well, let me kill this rat first. Yeah, I can do it. And then I can fall down there later. If I want to. I'm not sure if I should fall down, or if I should, go the more sane way. Oh, hi! You're dead. Boy, you're a big rat. Why are you such a big rat? Why are there big rats? I'm glad you're still one-hit kills, because you're scary. Man, this place is just... it feels endless and confusing. I'm sure that's exactly what they're going for, and, you know, they've succeeded. This place is definitely, I'm feeling like the equivalent Valley Defilement. Or maybe this is more like an equivalent of Astria. Because Astria is doable, but definitely a bit overwhelming and dark and confusing and twisting and turning and winding around. Yeah, this is starting to look like it might connect to the ruins of Londo. And here's more fog. Well, now I've got a few places of fog I can go to. Well, which one should I be going to? Oh, choices, choices. Oh, man. I don't like that I have access to multiple fogs at once in the same place. So once I decided that I was really getting into their playthrough of Castlevania 1 and watching as JonTron was starting to accept, I'm getting it. I get this game. I understand why you think so highly of it. It's definitely rewarding to get through things, to struggle through an area and die and die and die, and then figure it out, and go, I did it, I solved it, I understand it, and I had the patience and the skills to get through it. Because one of his major points in Sequelitis was discussing how one of the things that was so interesting and different about Castlevania is that you really can't just get away with just running through a place at breakneck speed with, you know, reckless abandon and, you know, not paying attention to what's coming and where you're going and just trying to run through and kill things because you will get hosed. The levels are designed very carefully with the actual level layout and the enemies placed in such a way where they are deliberate. They are intended to give you trouble unless you approach it with patience and planning. You really take your time to figure out, you know, what the situation is and what you need to do to fight every individual person. You know, what items you might need. You know, and stuff like that. This is another hole, isn't it? Oh, there's so many places I can go. This is just crazy. Oh, I don't know where to go. There are 2 holes I can drop down and 2 things of fog I can go through. What do I do? And I'm still cursed, so I'm really hurting here with my health. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm so overwhelmed. Alright, I'm just going to take a chance on this one. If it doesn't disappear, I'm in trouble. Okay, it disappeared. That means I'm just going through another part of the level. So it's not a boss fight, so there's that. So that's good. Was this the same fog? There's no way. If that was the same fog, then this just plagued me. It was the same fog. Oh, that's hilarious. Why would it do that? Why would it throw me for a loop like that? It doesn't matter, which I just... Why would it do that? Oh, that is so weird. Boy, am I confused. Alright. Oh, sorry if I hit the dashboard. Really quick, I'm just gonna leave my dashboard and just go to my main channel itself really quick, just to see if there's anyone else actually in here. Because I'm only seeing... Okay, there's 2 people in here. Gotcha. Alright, let me go back to my dashboard then. I'll just hide my videos so that I'm not using any stream or something like that. Boink. Alright. We're back. Oh, let me pull OBS back up so I can keep an eye on that. Alright, so then the question is, which hole do I go down? The one with the water going down, or the one not with the water going down? I think I went down the one without the water before, because there was a body there that looks like it should have had an item, and it doesn't anymore, so I think I went down that one previously. I do not think I have gone down this water one yet, so I think I want to go down this water one. Yeah. Well, let's give it a try. Whoa! Alright. No! No, 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 no! Boy, that's frustrating. Ugh! I don't know what to do about this curse. I don't have the thing I'm supposed to use in order to take off the curse, so yeah, I'm just hosed. Ah, stinks. Alright, well, I'll just go back to that point and be a little more careful this time, since obviously I believe that wasn't close enough. It was not close enough. Anything down here? Let's see. Well, unfortunately, now everything I killed is back, so that stinks. So then, you know, after I watched some of their playthrough, I don't think I finished their playthrough before I started playing the game. I tried it out. I gave it a go. And I was furious with it at first. I was getting wrecked constantly. I was getting so furious about dying constantly, and I'm just not really being sure what I'm supposed to do. It was so frustrating. But I eventually figured it out. I did not cheat. I did not. The only time I used the save state was there was eventually one point where I tried using a save state right before one of the bosses. It might have been the Grim Reaper. I really can't remember. Get away from me. You're dead. So what's up these stairs? I don't... Oh, is that my previous body? Not anymore. I killed my old body. That's probably fairly morbid. But I did it anyway. Oh, man. Alright. So, where am I really? Soul of a Nameless Soldier. I'm hearing some noises that aren't making me very happy. Gotcha! Healed you through the bars. So I tried out Castlevania, and I eventually really struggled, especially the Grim Reaper fight. I ended up doing the level with Frankenstein at the end, the catacombs, or the, you know, the underground, over and over and over again, many, many, many times before I finally got it. And, I mean, that was real pain. There's no question about that. But I eventually figured that out, too. So the one time I did try, I wanted to practice getting good. So I eventually got through that level without save states, and then I got to the point where I wanted to do a better job. So I save stated right before the Hallway of Death, with all the Medusas and the two Axonites right before the fight with the Grim Reaper. Because that room is such a huge pain in the butt. I got to the point where I could do fairly well in that hallway and probably not get hit. It wasn't perfect, you know, I didn't have it completely down, but I was doing fairly well. And then, after one of those attempts, when I, you know, was still full life, I attempted fighting the Grim Reaper again. Whoop, whoop. Let's get away from you. Okay, did one of those things that I break... Kill! Kill, kill, kill. Did one of those things that I just break release that curse gas? Because that was... Whoa! Nope. Nope, you fired some pellets at me, you jerk. Man, these things are terrifying. I do wish there was a Navy, or Navi-like functionality where I could target them and then get information on what they are, their name, and maybe some interesting things about them, what their weaknesses, and stuff like that, but... Alas, I do not know of such a feature. I do not think I have seen it. Whoa! Oh, that scared me. Got you both! Oh, I didn't get you, though. Oh, okay, I got both of you. That's good. Oh, that's terrifying. Jeez, these things suck. They're so scary. This may have been the other hole I fell through. I really don't know. I don't think these things on the floor have the curse, but I don't want to risk it. I don't know, it's just scary, scary, scary. Oh! Okay. Die! Okay, good, I gotcha. Whew! Man, I do not like the deaths. This is definitely my least favorite place so far, even worse than the Londo ruins with the ghosts. Because the ghosts, at least, you know, they're frustrating, and I hate that it requires an item to fight them, but I can still do it. And especially if I have this better sword, I know I'll have a much easier time with those things, because they're not going to do all that much against me, you know? I shouldn't have too much of a problem. So there's a door up above as well, so I don't want to forget that. Oh, there's that guy. Is there an enemy? Nope. Sweet. A ring of evil eye. What is that? Where'd those rats come from? Are they where I just was? Where did they come from? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they're where I was at a different time. Anyway, so I became a big fan of that Castlevania game. I really enjoyed it. And I was really pleased with how good I got at it, how well I was doing. And that I was able to be better at it than when I had started. Oh, I almost got you. And one more time. Ah! Haha. Well, anyway. So then I tried Castlevania 3. And boy, was that game amazing. I think that that's probably the best one of the classics. I think that it's the most solidly designed, while still maintaining the exact same difficulty, which the Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania, did not still maintain fully. Oh, I got some humanity. Okay, while I'm here on the other side of things, let's take a look at what this Ring of the Evil Eye absorbs HP from fallen enemies. Oh, according to legend, this ring contains the spirit of the Evil Eye, a dark beast which has salted a story. The strength of the Evil Eye does not waver, and HP is absorbed from fallen enemies. Let me just move this up so I can see if anyone comes in. I'm a little bit disappointed that some of my regulars are not here tonight. It's probably because I didn't announce it, so that's the case. That's my fault. Where else do I have to go? I'm not sure where else I'm supposed to go. If I missed something. Let's wander around and see if I can find it. So I just invaded some guy. He was pissing me off by backstab fishing. Oh, so he was trying to just keep walking around you until he was able to stab you. So I spammed him to death with Wrath of the Gods. I'm assuming Wrath of the Gods is a spell. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out where to go from here. Gotta find a door or something. I have not seen one yet. I'm a little confused. Why does this keep showing up? Is that coming up from different playthroughs? Oh, come on. The online is working, but I think the Steam servers are having problems for a bit. You think so? I didn't see very many IPs showing up in my IP pool. Well, I can try starting this up again. Closing it and starting it up again to see if maybe I can get online now. Ah! I don't like that I can't hit them through the bars like I normally can. You are not going to reach me, so... Sorry. Whoa! You might. You are acting like you can. And just... Good. Okay. So where am I going? If that's the case, then I should restart this and get my online, see if I can get my online going. So let me. Oh, come on! All right, quick game. Okay. I'll start this up again. Quit Souls. And Dark Souls. All right. So let's see if this works now. Ugh. Okay. I really enjoyed Castlevania 3. That game was while it may not be as... I mean, it's obviously not as pretty as a lot of later games in the series, you know, Super Castlevania 4, Dracula X, and Rondo of Blood and all, whatever, and the later 2D games. It looked as great as the first game. And played pretty much just as well, and the additional characters that you can play with, you know, they have slightly different controls, and they're very satisfying. To be able to switch characters and try out different playstyles, since they have different move sets. You know, Grant Dynasty is one of them, where you can start to, you can climb walls and stuff. And, that's awesome. So mobility is very much improved in those circumstances. Anywhere else that I can go up here? Okay, I think that's it. I think I need to head this way. I don't think I'm online still, because I'm still not seeing anything, and I don't have an explanation as to why. Okay, anything over here? Nope. Alright, so I think I have to go over here. I don't know why I'm not getting online. I'm getting kind of pissed off about it. Oh. I wish I could kill that, whatever that is. It's grossing me out. Oh, it used to be bars here. That's a little worrisome. That's actually probably more than a little worrisome. I'm not seeing anything, so... I don't know. Anything up here, or was that where I was earlier? Door, nope, door, nope. I wonder if this is where the, I don't know where this is. Oh, I gotta get out of here. This place is driving me crazy, and I still don't even know the point of why I'm here. Ugh. Okay, at least I found where to move on, so that's good. And so, with the experience of those two games, which eventually it took a lot of trial and error, Castlevania 3 is the hardest. There's no way around that. I have to say, it's the hardest. Despite, you know, the fact that you can have extra characters. It is the hardest. I am totally confident in that, that claim. In my experience, that was the hardest one. No question. Especially if you play with just Trevor Belmont by himself. Because each of the additional characters has very useful benefits to them. Their movesets, their powers. Alucard, this is the first instance of Alucard showing up in the series, by the way, is very useful because he can turn into a bat and fly anywhere, which can bypass some of the most obnoxious and difficult segments of the game. And he has a distance attack, which is super handy, and when you power it up, it increases the number of shots you throw out, which is really sweet. It's really handy. I have been here. I'm so confused. What am I missing? Haven't I been here? I feel like I've been here. I mean, some of those rats were dead, so I'm... Oh, maybe it's because I killed them when they had wandered off. That's what it must be. I don't think I had been to this exact spot. But they spawned where they normally spawn. Whoa, hello. And because I killed them, they were just dead when I arrived there. But they still spawned where they normally would spawn. I think that's how it happens, sometimes. Well, probably every time. Alright. And those are stairs. I should check where those go to, but I want to keep exploring down here first. Is this where... I don't think this is where I fought the giant rat. I'm pretty sure it's not, because... No. It's not, because that had the waterfall at the end, and this does not. This has a wall where the waterfall is somewhere else. So I think this might be on the other side of that gate, actually. Possibly. I shouldn't waste my arrows on this. Oh, great, another one fell. Okay. Dead? Okay. Oh! Is that the one I just killed, or is that a different one? No, not the one I'm targeting, obviously. I thought I saw another one just show up. I'm not quite sure. Man, I do not like these things. They are a pain. Okay, dead. Humanity from a rat. That seems like a pretty nice prize. So I'm assuming that I can't use humanities while I'm cursed, because the curse thing is showing up. What is over here? Hi! You're a person. You're not gonna fight me, are you? Who are you?
Aye, shall I? I'm I'm Don of Xena. I'm just...
You're creepy.
I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
What? Oh, he only has 3. Whoa, what are these? These are cool. Fully crystallized straight sword. How such a weapon was created is entirely unknown. The crystallization boosts its attack and makes the blade brittle. The sword cannot be used for long, as it cannot be repaired. Sorry, 1 second. We're just checking something. I just saw a meme saying, "Ever wonder what's under Trump's hair?" And it shows Voldemort's head, like, on the back of Professor Quirrell. That's pretty funny. I don't think I'm gonna buy any of this stuff, but I will buy some wooden arrows. Wow, no, I don't need that many. I will buy 71. 71? 61. Yeah, 200 is a good number. I think I want to see if there's anything else. Helm of the... Wow, you've got some expensive stuff. These are pretty good, too. Not terribly heavy. Strange armor from the land of Xena, birthplace of the curious dealer Dumnhall. Many metals are believed to symbolize glory. Strange gauntlets from the ancient land of Xena, birthplace of the curious dealer Dumnhall. The gold bracelets symbolize a vanquisher. Strange boots from the ancient land of Xena. The inlaid silver rings symbolize an explorer, and the 2 horns are believed to symbolize wisdom. Pretty cool. Okay, let's talk to you.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here. I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
What are you talking about?
Well, that is a shame. But
It's
no,
because you have a mask on that covers your face?
Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trip
Unless...
is meant to be. There'll be more in store for us. Someday.
Excuse me.
Sometime.
I bought stuff for me. What are you talking about? Or maybe he sees with magic or something like that. Okay, so I found a peddler, but there's more places for me to go, so I don't want to go too far, but I do want to at least see what's beyond the door. Of course it's locked. Alright. So, Castlevania 3 was incredibly hard, but I found it very rewarding to get through a challenging section. I ended up having to get to the point with that one where in the last stage or two of my first playthrough, I was really having to depend on save states at the beginning of the stage, just so that I was, or at least when I would do well, like, part way through a stage, so that I wouldn't have to go through the entire section again, because it was so hard. And I would just, like, practice that over and over and over again so I would get good at it. So there's this way, and then there's the other way. Where do these each go? Wow, this looks like the other section I was in. Okay. Cool. I'm back out in this area. Was I up there? I must have been. What's over here? And then that Dracula fight is the worst. And what's so frustrating about it especially is... What I love about the Castlevania games is that even though they are difficult, they are forgiving. And I believe in that. I very much believe in that. Where does this come from? Is that the other stairs? Oh, I'll just check this really quick. I'm wondering if it is. Oh no, this leads me down to a... Oh, a soapstone! Critical hits ahead. Okay. So I still need to go back to check out where the other stairs lead before I move on too far. Just want to explore some of this area really quick first. Most of the time in a Castlevania game, in fact, I think every Castlevania game has unlimited continues, where you can lose all your lives in game over and over and over again, and you will always start at the beginning of the last, of the current stage. Which is super, super, super nice. And that's how it is for every stage. Every game. And with the Dracula battle at the end of every game, it's also like that, where it's really nice. And if you die fighting Dracula, you start right at the beginning of the Dracula section. This is not the case for every Castlevania game, I should point out, which is very frustrating. And those games, they just really infuriate me. And unfortunately, Castlevania 3 is one of those. Dracula X is another. Rondo of Blood might be one, I really can't remember, but I'm pretty sure Dracula X was. Dracula X was very frustrating. Rondo of Blood was too, but I felt like it was a little bit, open? Where do you go to? Oh, is this? Okay, and now I'm back here. Sweet. Alright. Cool. I have unlocked that, so I can just come straight down here instead. That's nice. I don't like this place! I wish I was done with it already. And, but that's something that is very important to me. If you're gonna have a difficult game, at least let people get through a place when they get through a place. That, to me, is super important if you want to have a satisfying experience, because if you're forced to go through the same level over and over and over again when you've already done all or most of it, more than once especially, it's just like, you know, enough is enough. Please, just let us move on. Let people move on with the game. Don't make them have to keep doing what they've already done a million times over and over again. It's so frustrating. And unfortunately with Dracula, it was like that. And in Castlevania 3. What's even worse about Castlevania 3's Dracula fight is it doesn't only make you start the entire last stage over from the beginning when you game over. To be even more mean than that, it actually, when you game over, or when you don't game over and you just die, if you die against Dracula, you start halfway through the stage, which is an obnoxious half. It includes a section where you have to jump on pendulums and crap. It's so incredibly frustrating. It's absolutely aggravating. Let's use it. Darn it. I'm not going to win this fight. There's no chance, because I only have half my health. Alright, what fight is this? I have to admit that I am scared. Wow. Wow! Oh, that is terrifying. Holy crap! Wow, that's an amazing monster. That is absolutely horrifying. Oh, man. Alright! A gaping dragon. Okay. Let's keep my distance from you, shall we? Can I open this? Nope. Oh, well, so far, he's just kind of wandering around and being terrifying. Okay, let's not stop to get stuff. Let's keep moving. Whoa! Stay away. Boy, this thing really is terrifying. I think I can take him. I don't think it'll be too difficult. Whoa! Whoa, that is really freaky. Oh man, this thing. What a nightmare. Oh. If ever I have seen nightmare fuel in my life, this is some. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Woo! Come on, I want to get close to you. Ouch! What just happened? Oh, you son of a... One tiny little touch was all it took, and now I'm dead. Oh, I can't do this cursed. I can't do this. There's no chance. I have to get out of here, but it's so far away to get out of here. What do I do? Oh, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get uncursed at this point, because... it's just... oh... I don't... oh, no! No, 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 no. I'm not going to be able to do this fight if I'm still cursed. There's no chance. There's absolutely no chance. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out of here and figure this out, because this is not a good idea. Alright, this sucks. I could try to get you a purging stone if I can get in your world somehow. Well, it looks like I'm technically online now. I just... try left. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to get in my world. It'd be great if you could, though. Oh, that would make me so happy. And then I wouldn't have to worry about trying to figure out how to find a purging stone. Or trying to find a... what's my soul level? I am 28 right now. Yeah, I would have to climb out so far to get out of here, and it would take me so long to get back. This just blows, man. Not having a purging stone to start with. What a real bummer. I'm not sure what I should have done to start off with one of those. I just don't know. I don't know. What was I supposed to do differently? You know? It would probably be faster getting back down to where I was if I go to that little hole behind where the cook was. So maybe I can do that and get out of here and go back down. It's just... I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Forgiving My Sin is gonna work. You know, going all the way up to the bell tower and talking to what's-his-face. I don't think that's what I need. You gonna come at me? Gross little rat dog. I think it's what's-his-face the bell tower does sell purging stones, however. I do. Alright, well I guess I better work my way up there then. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. 1,000 souls to buy each. And unfortunately, I lost all my souls for that stupid fight, so that's a shame. Get out of here! Don't even! You bastards! Oh! I am getting to the point where I'm going to get too frustrated to move on with this, and I don't like that feeling. I just lost thousands of souls just because I'm stuck down here. I'm completely stuck. I have no easy way of getting out of here, and it feels like my only chance at this point is to skip ahead and just deal with the dragon and hope I can kill him. Hell, maybe I can kill him with the stupid Drake sword from a distance and just never get close to him and just keep running away. And maybe shooting arrows at him or something. It's just, hate that. I don't want to do that. It's stupid. But I don't know what else to do. I just don't have a way out of this hellhole. Well, I'm just gonna skip past all this bull. I'll give it a try. I probably should have at least kindled the bonfire and given myself a chance at critical hits ahead. Can I attack him from up here? That would be so cheap and lame, but if I could, that would be nice. No, I don't think I can. I think it's too far away. Alright, well, let's put on my Drake sword and... I will give this a shot. Oh no, I want this. Okay. Come up again. Whoa, 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 get away, I'm screwed. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I didn't even hit him. Why? Was it too far away? Oh, I'm getting so angry. I don't want to be this angry at this game where I feel like I'm in a really frustrating place that I can't fix my problems. I mean, I'm legitimately trapped down here. Well, Matt, you tell me if you would be able to get an item, that item to give me with your level 1 character. And if you can, then we'll just give it a try. I'll let myself turn human and wait for you to come find me. If you can't, you know, then why bother? I don't even know. How would you get... Would you have to take the time as a level 1 character getting all the way up to the bell tower and fighting both through Taurus and the Gargoyle and ringing the bell just so that you could get me that item? I don't really want to depend on that. You have a bunch of them on your level 1? Well, yeah, sure, why not? I'll go ahead and I'll just turn myself human. I might as well. I have plenty of humanities. I'm not... Well, I have enough. I'm not terribly worried about it, so... Oh, well, that's not going to help me, is it? I have to go back to my bonfire. Yeah, I'll just do that. If I do that, where would be, for you, the best place for me to wait for you to come find me? Would it be at my bonfire, or would it be somewhere else? I mean, I would assume it would be... You can go to my bonfire, alright. What are you doing with a level 1 character? You just doing a crazy challenge because you can? Okay, where did I come up? Right here. You beat DS1 with your level 1. Of course you did. Like a boss. Good job, Matt. I believe you too. I really do. You crazy person. Alright. I am almost here. Is there a way later on in the game for you to be able to teleport to... I will reverse my hollowing. I can't. So I can't become human. And I can't do that either. Well, I'm boned. The only chance I have of getting this off is if I go up to the guy. There's no other way around it. So, that sucks. It won't let me go undead. It's making me stay as a human. Of course, because this game was not punishing enough. Really don't think I'm gonna have a chance if I don't go up to the guy. Oh, this sucks! This is gonna take me forever! This is going to take me an absolute eternity to get up to this guy. Stop that! Jerk! Screw you. Oh, this sucks. This is gonna waste so much time doing this. Yeah, you know, I didn't know not to get cursed until now, so I have found out the hard way. I didn't know that they would even be able to curse me. It was something totally unexpected. Oh, I'm so pissed off about this. It sucks. I'm wasting so much time because these stupid things curse with no warning that I'm about to fight things that can curse me, and with no items up to this point that can help me with the curse. And there's no way for me to quickly go somewhere where I can get the items to help me get out of this curse. This is punishing. This is incredibly punishing. To the point where I would almost say it's unfair. There was no way for me to be prepared for this. How could I have been? Purple build-up bars are bad. I didn't let it build me up. They just immediately hit me, and I was already stuck. Like there was nothing I could do. Like he caught me in a cloud. And the cloud just overwhelmed me. I had no control over that. Also, he hit me in a way where he did like a weird jump attack that I didn't know was going to throw a cloud at me. I'd never seen the attack before. And then all of a sudden, I'm stuck in a cloud without realizing it. And I just instantly became cursed. There was just... it was too late. There was nothing I could do. So, no, I am very unhappy. And I am not... I do not think that that was done. That was fair. That's something that I can't really give him a pass on that. I mean, it's great for you guys that happen to not get caught in the burst of gas, but I mean, that at this point, that's lucky. When it's a new enemy and you don't know what to expect. You know, and there are new moves that you've never seen before. It's just, how are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to be prepared for that? Oh, I don't know. I should also take a minute to look at my armor at this point, so that I can maybe give myself some of that really nice armor that is, you don't sell it, do you? You do. 6,000. Yeah, okay, well, I don't have a choice. And unfortunately, I only have a half hour left of the stream, and I'm going to be taking a huge chunk of it just going up to the stupid priest to get a purging stone so that I can move on. Well, now this is going to convince me at this point to buy at least one of every item that I see in the game, so that I always have something on me. This is actually, that's a habit that I adapted with a lot of JRPGs in the past, you know, with Final Fantasies and stuff, where I'd be like, I feel like I should have at least one, or, you know, if I can afford them, 5 of, whoa! Holy crap! Holy crap! That was almost my death. Oh my gosh, that was so stupid of me. Wow, I am being incredibly reckless right now. Alright. You are useless, person. This body's useless. I wish I could go down that well, but I think the one time I tried, I don't even know if I was able to get in there, but I think the one time I did try, I got, I get dead when I tried it, so... Yeah, at least I'm here now. Ugh. I gotta go up, all the way to the top, and I go... There's people here. There's more people. I am more people. Who are you people? I haven't seen you before. My intelligence is too low. Laurentius should be in Firelink. Yeah, you're not talking to me.
What have we here? You look awfully raggedy. Times are grim. The least you can do is look sharp. Don't
Thanks, friend.
dare meet my lady like that. You might scare her off for good.
Whatever.
Oh, don't suppose it is quite a chore. I can't very well.
Nico? Can't
Oh,
abandon her now.
don't suppose we accompany my lady.
We couldn't
It is
lead
quite
in
a
righteous
I
missions,
can't very
but
well.
Short was stuck.
You are undead as well. Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission, and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us. Did I not explain the urgency of our tasks? Or are you so uncouth as to lack such judgment? By the
Boy, you're
looks of
judgmental.
I should think not.
Come on, talk to me.
Did I?
Ah.
Oh, I will be...
Guess it finally arrived. So they're here, and they're going to leave soon.
Oh.
And you're not going to... Oh.
Rhea is the youngest daughter of the good House of Thorland. Those young knights are her old schoolmates. But I'm not sure what to make of them. I'm afraid they may be a bad influence. Rhea is the young... But I'm a...
Have anything useful? Probably not. I mean, these spells might be helpful, but...
Come again. The effective...
Alright, well, let me go get not cursed first. Do I have any left? So at that point, after finally conquering Castlevania 3, because that Dracula was such a pain. It took me so many tries to beat that thing. I finally did. I felt awesome about it. Felt really good about myself. And now I can beat him possibly on my first tries without too much difficulty. Yikes. Oh, I hate being cursed. This is a nightmare. This is what it was like being in soul form in Demon Souls. Unless you had the Cling Ring to give yourself 3/4 of your health instead of just a quarter. Ouch. No! Please don't. Man, these things are giving me issues. Heal. Because I'm gonna go to a bonfire anyway, I don't care. Just want to get through this. I will survive! And, that was incredibly satisfying. Each time that I beat Dracula, for both of those 2 games, had to have been the most satisfied feelings I have ever experienced in my life. With a game. Period. The ending of Undertale comes close just because of how incredibly in-depth and emotional and wonderful the story is. But as far as gameplay and skills and all that stuff, 3,000 souls? Come on! Why? Why does it have to be that expensive? Can you just heal me, please? Absolution, huh? Sure. 14,000 souls. Yeah, I could pop them, huh? Let's just equip them really quick on the transient, since I don't need that right now. And on this, since I don't need that right now. Probably good. One more should do it. Okay.
Greetings.
Purchase Purging Stone. Yes. I don't like his laugh. It's creepy. Alright, let's see this. Stupid Purging Stone. Ash-colored stone encasing a skull. Secret treasure of Arstor, the Earl of Karim. Reduces curse buildup and breaks curse. Humans are helpless against curses. It can only redirect their influence. The Purging Stone does not dispel curses, but receives them as a surrogate. The stone itself was once a person. Ugh, I hate that element. It just makes me feel so guilty. Oh, so much better. So I'm still not sure I really understand the difference between being undead and being hollow, because I don't notice a difference in my health. Or anything like that. Or I don't know if my strength is better or my defense or something like that. I can't tell a difference. Aside from the online differences, where now I can invade someone else, or they can invade me. I can be invaded or ask for help or something. But yeah, aside from that, I don't know. I will put this back on humanity, and I will put this back on transient, or poison. Yeah. Time to get out of here. Go back to the stupid place, and since I'm not going to have to go through that section anymore with those guys, I won't have to worry about being cursed again. At least not before I kill this boss, so I can at least get through that, and hopefully that'll be the end of it, but we'll see. Alright. Thank you for telling me that I could definitely buy it from that guy, because I would have been searching around. I would have been so frustrated. I guessed that he was the one that he sold it, but I didn't know, you know? And now I'm glad that I was right. Not glad it was so expensive, but I'm glad it was right. Oh, what a frustrating thing to have to go through. Alright. Once I get to the... maybe I should just look over my armor now. So I can give myself some better stuff if that's what I'm wanting, which I think I am. I want something that has good enough defense, or even better than what I have, while also being light. Okay. So let's take a look at this. I wish I could change how this was sorted, but no. So right now it's at 14. That doesn't tell me much. 14 and 3.5. Not worth it. 9 and 1.2, so it's much lighter, but definitely protects me less. I don't know, I might still go for it. I'm being a real jerk right now, just evading people in the depths and poisoning them, and then I stand too close for them to heal safely. You're mean. Why'd you do that? That's so mean. Nine, 8, 5, 6. 8, 8, 3. Slash and thrust. I'll do it. Mask of Sinners. They hide their faces, stifle their voices, and hide in the shadows. It does not provide much in the way of defense. So that's 9, 8, 5, 6, 251.2. So this is lighter but weaker. It says, hat worn by the Vinheim Dragon School. The majority take part in having studied the Academy and look down on breaking the formal dress code established for sorcerers. I think I will go with the thief stuff, because that's pretty cool. Let me compare it to my 26, 20, 13, 23, 5.9. This is better. That's definitely better. Is that what I had? Leather, black leather armor, and just leather armor. This protects more, but is heavier. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go with the black leather, because that seems pretty good. Gloves, 13, 251.8. Oh, those are definitely better. That's 13, 253.5 versus 12, 253. So those are all better. I mean, there are some sacrifices in here, don't get me wrong, but I think it's going to be worth it. Hard leather versus black leather. Oh, I could have just done these one at a time. I'm just stupid. I swear. This might actually be the best. I don't like how low the durability is, but it's good and it's decent in its defense. Not that it's worse, but it's so much lighter. This is good. I'll stick with the black leather. And for this, hard leather versus all these things. In this case, I might want the elites. It's barely any heavier, and it's much more defensive and much more durable. This is definitely lighter, but my equipment load is super low right now, so I don't know. I think I like the idea of this being more defensive. Although this has better rust defense. What are the curse resistance in all of these? Otherwise, I might just go with this one. You know, it's slightly less, it's lighter. I have Havel's Ring, yeah. I think I'll just go with the elite in this case. These. This is much heavier, so I'm not going for that. Hard leather, black leather, sorcerer's leather, cloth, loose tight. I have Havel's ring, and I've got it equipped along with the wolf ring. So I've got more poise and more equipment load. I'm not sure what the different like boundaries, like percentages of how much I'm carrying versus how much I can carry. I don't know what like those borders are. Like if I'll start to see a difference in my mobility at 25% versus 50% versus 75%, which one of those exist and where they all are. I know there's one for 50%. I know that for a fact. I just don't know if there are any others. 12. This is 13. 3.5. These are all much better. I'll have to go with the sorcerer's boots. 12, 7, 13, 250. I'll get these. Alright, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I definitely feel more mobile now. Woo! I also look evil. Alright, so I'm going to head back over to the thing now. Well, I'll touch this, just to... I don't need to. I don't need to. I will go down and use humanity down there to... Come at me, bro. Alright. Wow, I feel much more agile. This is nice. Come on. Come here. Nope, I missed. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad I did this. I am definitely lighter, and I like the way it feels. Alright. 25%, 50%, and 75%. So I wonder if I went below the 25% then with all this. Which would explain why I am... 25% is the very, very best. So am I there? What's 25% of 79.5? You can make 50% work as long as you're carrying good poise. I don't know what good poise means exactly, but I've got 49. I don't know. Yeah, I really like how nice this feels. Oh, this feels so good. Alright, let's head down, go back all the way down to the other bonfire, and then let's try to fight this dragon before I end this stream, because it would be kind of disappointing if I didn't finish him off before I quit, so I would like to do that for everyone. Alright. Yeah, oh, I love how this feels. One of the interesting things about Castlevania 3, I'll just mention this because I think it's kind of cool, and strange, the North American version of Castlevania 3 is actually harder than the Japanese. Now, if you know anything about localization with games, particularly Japanese to American, very often we have gotten easier or dumbed down versions of their games, or even just straight up easy games entirely. Like, where... Oh, here it is. Where they were like, you know what, we're not going to release Mario Lost Levels because it's just so hard. And those stupid Americans aren't as good at games, and they don't like them to be as hard, so we'll just make this really easy game using Doki Doki Panic, and we will put Mario skins on it, and we'll let them be their second Mario, and if it does well, hey, maybe we'll release it as Mario USA here in Japan, so the Japanese can experience the fun and easy American Mario game. You know, they did that. Square has done it several times with Final Fantasy IV's FF2 Easy Type. They released an Easy Type for Final Fantasy IV, and they released it as the only version of FF4 here as FF2. And so it was actually, you know, in some ways it was easier, but in others it was actually harder because they made some of the treasures that you would find a little more difficult. Like, they wouldn't have as much good stuff in them, which is a little strange. If they really wanted to make it Easy Type, it probably should have had better treasures, but, you know, whatever their logic was, it was what it was. Come on. So, yeah, it was interesting that with that, they actually made Castlevania 3 in North America harder than it was in the Japanese, where enemies did more damage purely based on what level you were at, which stage you were playing, where everything would take off a quarter of your health per hit, regardless of what the enemy was. While in the Japanese version, they would still only do a certain amount of damage based on which enemy it was. It wasn't based on the level. So that was an interesting decision on their part to do that. It was very unusual. So yeah, in that case, we got the harder game. That's not normally what happens. Oh, no, 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 no. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Get away, you jerk. I did not think they would be able to fall on me. Stupid. I somehow feel like I am not hitting this hard right now. That's interesting. So, can my armor actually go toward my actual attack? I thought that that was something a little different. That's something I'm going to have to consider. Means I'm probably going to want to try using some souls to level up my character a little bit before I move on. I don't think I can level up this weapon. I don't think I have the right stuff to do so. Oh, that's not what I meant. Whatever. Oh, come on! There were more of you! Oh, stupid jerks! Why am I even bothering? Oh, I don't like that. I do not like these things at all. And here's my bonfire. You gonna follow me or not? Apparently not. I just rest here and make you reset. Yep, alright. So let's reverse my hollowing. And then I will... I got my humanity back. I really don't know what that changes. And I will kindle this flame so I can get all my estices. So, that'll be nice. Yeah, I don't think I can reinforce anything. Not my Drake Sword and not my Black Knight. Because this takes... I could do one if I had Twin Titanite, but I don't. Armor, I apparently don't have any shards, so no, I can't do anything like that. I don't have enough souls for that, so I'm going to need to spend some souls. So let me go ahead and just equip some of these souls. Level up and use the bonfire, and then I will attempt to kill this horrifying dragon one last time before I end my stream, whether I still got camera or not. I hope I'll still have it, but we'll see. I apologize for the confusion for my stream earlier. I don't know what the difficulty... I don't know why it was... people are Alt-F4ing when I invade them. Well, you know, it's kind of mean that you're invading people, you know. But, whatever, that's just my opinion. Let's level up. Initialize. Oh, first of all, I want to see, again, what my weapon goes toward again. It's strength and... Oh, I'm using the Drake Sword. I should use the not Drake Sword. Yeah. I will use the not Drake Sword. I will use the Black Knight Sword. And this... Oh, where'd it go? There it is. That adds more of my strength than my dex. Okay, so I should level up my strength. I can level up again. Why not? I wave and bow before fighting. I also have let some of them go when they obviously didn't care to fight. Okay, that's nice. That's very That's considerate of you. I believe Matthew Batosis would disagree with your logic. But... no, that's fine. Let me just go ahead and use these. We'll level up at least one more time so that I can get that strength up again, because I want to have as good of a chance against this thing as I can, so... and one more. Yeah. Let's level up my strength. Alright. We'll call that good. So, put this back at the Estus Flask, and we'll put this at the charcoal, just because. Alright. Let's give this a shot! Let's see if I can do this. Backstab! Alright. I like that my mobility is so high with the low equip load. That's so awesome. And that makes Cable's Ring even nicer to have, so that's pretty sweet. I then moved on to Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania, and I think that that's my favorite one to play. It's different. It feels different. The items aren't as important, and it's definitely easier to get through. But I really enjoy playing that. It's easier, which to me makes it a little more enjoyable for repeat plays, because if I just want to go through a tough but fun and rewarding game, I can just go through that fairly easily. I'll still get tripped up at parts. It's definitely still kind of tough, but it's doable. Alright, let's give this a shot. Wish I had a defensive spell. I would use it. Here we go. Please, let's do better. Oh, my spot is still here. That's fun. Whoa. Alright. You are coming up on me so fast. It's uncomfortable. Ouch! Hurt me. Hurt me. Whoa! Whoa! Don't like how close you came. Oh, this thing is horrifying. Really horrifying. I don't like it. Ugh. Come on, I want to get to your back. I want to get to your back. I want to get to your back. Definitely noticing it's, oh, come on, jerk. Trying to get me with your tail, huh? Woo! Get away from me! Get that tail. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's just moving so much. Alright. Oh. Move it! What are you doing? Oh, you are disgusting. You know that? Whoa, what is that? Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, that was gross. Whoa! Woo! Ouch. Oh, I don't like you! Stop! Oh, oh! Ouch. Now I gotta use a thing, because there's no way. Oh, oh! Get away, get away, get away, get away! Okay, I got away. That's good. Oh, you're such a nasty thing. Come on. Ouch. Ooh, that hurt. Come on. Nope. Man. Get a little further from the base. Ouch! Oh, I thought I was going to roll out of there in time. Apparently not. Oh, there goes my camera. Oh, oh, oh! How'd you hit me? Dang it! Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get the tail. Let's get the tail. Let's get the tail. Let's get the tail. I want the tail. Did I miss him? Shoot. Come here. I want your tail. Got it! Nice! Oh! 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 Okay, so I got an X. That's cool. Ew! Puke! 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 I'm gonna get this guy. Yay! I'm happy about this. Whoa! Ouch! Jerk! Alright. You gonna puke again? Ouch. Oh, almost. Almost. Get away. Get away! I got him. I'm gonna do this! Yes! No. Puke, 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 puke. Don't want to touch that puke. Oh! No, 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 no! Okay, good. Nothing happened. That's a relief. You know what? I'm just gonna hit you. Ouch! Oh, no, no, no. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. That was a mistake. I know it was. Got him. I did it! Yes! Oh, I did it! The Blighttown key. Okay, now I can get into Blighttown. Twin Humanities and the Homeward Bone. Oh, joy! Yes, I did it! Let me turn off the Elgato just for a sec so that this isn't coming through the feed anymore. Yay! Oh, I feel very proud of myself for that. That was great. What is this? I don't like that that's just up. Phew! I did it! I beat that really freaking nasty Great Dragon. Oh, is it just water? Okay, that's interesting. You can't invade me in the depths? Because I'm done with the depths, or what? Because I'm done with the boss? Ooh, where does this go? Down to death. Multiplayer stops working in areas where the boss was defeated. Wait, really? We can't do multiplayer in places where there's no more boss? Interesting. I am guessing that if I go down there, I will die. But now I'm pretty sure that because I did this, I now can get through the Londo Ruins or somewhere, and can actually get to Blighttown, which is where the other bell is, based on what's his name, weird dude next to the Firelink bonfire is telling me. Now I'm still also guessing that the guy in the asylum, the really tough boss that I fell through the floor and was fighting at one time. The Stray Demon, I think. I'm pretty sure he's still basically unbeatable for me at this point, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that that's not something I'm gonna be able to do. And it looks like there's nothing else for me to do down here, so I guess I'm done with the depths, right? I mean, there's these two weird little doors that are blocked off by portcullis. I can't do anything with them. So, I guess I'm done down here, and it's time for me to head somewhere else, maybe to the Londo Ruins. Or maybe that key, or that locked door by the guy who sells stuff. Some really interesting stuff, too. Maybe that's where this key works. I don't know. Let me take a look at that key, just for fun. Yes, the horrible depths are over now. You're off to rainbows and sunshine in Blighttown. And you're not kidding anyone. Key to Blighttown from the depths of the undead berg, swallowed by the gaping dragon. As its name suggests, Blighttown is a place of great pestilence. Even the polluted inhabitants of the depths are aware of its dangers, and built this mighty door in hopes that they could remain safely separated. Oh no. That's... oh, great. The best is yet to come, I see. Just out of curiosity, is there a bonfire through the door? I'm guessing that this is definitely key to that door. I'm not sure what the Londo Ruins are all about in that case, but, yeah, whatever. I'm guessing that there is a bonfire through the door, hopefully not too far in. Or that there will open up a shortcut outside or something so that I can get to a bonfire. Or if I should be using the bonfire here instead. But, I'm gonna come here and just talk to this guy. We meet again. Don't see anything. I can actually buy something. Is there anything I should buy? Is he selling, like, his stuff? This is weird. Bonfires exist. Could rest at this one first. Alright, while I'm here, I'll wait for just a minute so you can tell me if you think it would be worth me buying something here. Armor is crap. Crystal stuff is crap. Or what? Or are you saying the armor I'm currently wearing is crap? Gotta love the Twitch delay. I don't like that this is taking so long for me to get feedback. Crystal stuff is garbage. You can get decent damage out of it. Nah, I don't care. Alright, well, I'll just say, that's a shame. Yeah, no matter, no worry. Come back again. I'm always available. But I've got... yeah, so I don't care about that. Use the Blighttown key. And so here we are. In this horrible, horrible looking place. Gold pine resin from that guy is good. Yeah, I bought all 3 of them. He only had 3 in stock. So, I bought them from him. It's a little strange that, some of these have a limited stock. And some stuff doesn't. It's kind of weird. So I'll use this, and I'll save the exploration of Blighttown for the next playthrough. So, thank you, Matt, for being here for this Twitch session. I appreciate you being here. I'm kind of bummed that no one else showed up, but I'll just act like that's my fault for not informing anybody. I guess I'll hang on to my souls for now. It might be a good idea for me to go up, go to the blacksmith. Get some shards or something. I'm not sure. I'll figure that all out later. But anyway, thank you for those who watched here later on YouTube. Thanks for joining me for EpochStream, and I will see you guys in the next one. I will be doing this again in 2 nights from now, on Thursday night. So I hope to see you there. Bye, everybody.